Alright, today I have a secret Lego, I'll tell you it's a Lego modular. Behind this lid here, it's a tilt lid. I have a hidden one behind here that I got through eBay about 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago. I won't tell you how much I paid for it till later on this video, but I'll reveal what modular it is. It's very tall, and it is a very popular modular. So if this interests you, please stay tuned. Alright, so here it is. Go ahead and reveal this. They always say in YouTube videos, never reveal anything till the end. But if I don't reveal it now, it wouldn't make any sense, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and have a drum roll. Alright, there it is. It is, ready? It is the Town Hall. If you guessed it right, you win no prize. So anyway, there it is. That's the Town Hall. And I'm going to go ahead and edit this video here for a second, and I'll be right back. That way I can get a better look at it. Alright, so there, we got a better look at the camera there, camera angle. So yes, it is the Town Hall, and that's what it looks like finished. I'm going to also do a little review on this. Push the fan out of the way. It took me about 3 weeks to build this thing. It was really taking my time a lot due to some issues I was having, but finished it last night. I went on eBay, and that's how another surprise that I have for you. Believe it or not, I received this. I really do not know how to press these things down, do I? There you go. The top there was off a little bit, so I didn't break it. I was just pushing it down. Anyway, I received this for absolutely nothing. Yes, I got it for free. For free, absolutely free. Although there was a catch. Did have to do some nosing around, checking, things like that. As you know, on eBay, it wasn't on purpose. Originally, I paid $80 for it. But when I saw it listed, it was on bid. This is my story. It was on bid, and I saw this Town Hall, complete, Lego. I can't remember exactly what it said. It was about 2.5 years ago. So I can't remember exactly what it said, but generally it said Lego Town Hall, and it's going to start. It originally started, I guess, at 1 cent because it was already up there anyways. I went ahead and bid it. I think I bid it 100, and because I thought, well, if I get 100, if I don't get it, oh well. At that time, the Lego Town Hall was going for nearly 10,000. Now it probably is nearly $1,000. And I thought, well, this is a hell of a deal. I can get it for $100. That's a deal and a half. After I bid, I started thinking about it. Wait a minute. Who would sell a complete Lego Town Hall for even $100? So I started doing some research on the post itself. And all through it, it kept saying it was Lego, it's genuine Lego. They used the word genuine. I didn't remember that. They used the word genuine. And I kept looking at it going, I don't know. But I didn't really think I'd win anyway. I thought I'd go up to like $1,000, maybe $2,000 by the time the auction was over. So I didn't really think too much of it. And then I won. I won it for 80. So it was like, I think 81 some odd dollars, some odd cents. It was some odd number. It was about $80. And I started, like, I had totally forgotten about it by the time it actually ended. It ended like a week later or something like that. It was probably a while later. That's why I got it for cheap, because I did it at the beginning of the auction, like the second day. And so anyway, it was from China. China, Japan. I believe it was China. So that got me wondering too, because now China is sometimes on these things. Well, I thought, okay, well, I'll just wait till I receive it, check out the building itself and everything, check out the blocks. I mean, I wasn't suspecting anything. I really wasn't suspecting what was wrong or anything was wrong. I was expecting it to be truth. The reason why it's rocking like that is the tape was a little off a little bit. I did put it on a Mills plate. That did not come with it. The plate that's underneath it is not the one that came with it either. It did have a plate with it, a base plate. I believe I'd used it for something else, but this has a green base plate underneath with tan plates on top for the Mills plate. That's the original color of the base plate, though. But anyway, I don't know if you can see it there. You may be able to see what the problem is already. I don't know. One of the problems was when I did receive it, it was, oh God, it was so dirty. And they never said on there it was going to be dirty. It took me about 2 hours to clean this thing up. I had to clean all the parts that were there. That's what happened to them. There was a lot, quite a bit, as you may know. And I had to clean everything pretty much by hand, especially there's some bigger plates on the roof here that I had to clean up. Those were a pain. I had to use a brush and everything. The minifigs were fine. They were like $30, but everything else was just filthy. I mean, it looked like it had been stuck through mud or something. But it took me about 2 hours to clean up. But eventually that worked. Once I did that, once I was cleaning up, that's when I caught some eyes, some things on a real catch. I started searching through it, and I had noticed some discolored, like these glass here. I don't know if you can see them. Let's see if I can move the camera a little bit here. You can see the top of the glass here. You can see they're a little bit discolored there. It was missing some of these clear ones. And luckily enough, I had some city translucent blue. And so I just filled it in with those. So it was missing some of those also. It was missing so many pieces. It was unbelievable. But I didn't know that until I built the thing the other day. So that's just recent. Found that out just now. Last 2-3 days. Mostly the roof was missing. I would say about 90% of it was gone. And that leads to my next thing. It was not genuine Lego. I believe it was wheat bricks, because it wasn't Lepin, obviously, because you know how Lepin is. The bricks felt like Lego. They snapped together like Lego. They held up like Lego. And wheat brick is pretty good for that. Not fake Lego. They don't sell these sets like this, but you can order the parts yourself and put together something like this. Although usually you can't get all the parts, which could be the reason why it was missing pieces. It was missing these little, let's see them. I don't know if you can see them now. You saw them earlier. Oh, down there. See the little croissants down there? I don't know if I have them exactly arranged correctly there, right? These two little orange croissants. Another giveaway is this right here. That is no longer available by Lego, so that was missing also, so I had to order the next best thing. But these two little croissants is what got me the most. They were not there at all. They were completely gone. They're not available on wheat brick at all anymore. At least when I did it, they weren't. I got them when I got my passenger train. the yellow passenger train. I got 2 sets, so I got one of those each with it, and they're inside, so you don't see them anyway, so I went and used those for this. It was missing damn near every single part on this top roof here. So this whole roof, about 99% of this roof is genuine Lego, as you can see. I'll show you how you can tell. Pull this lid off here. You look on the top there, you can see the little Lego logo there somewhat. It is genuine Lego in there. So the roof is genuine Lego except for the trap over there. That's the original. You can see the little logos there, but the Lego logo is there. I guarantee it. Not really picking up very good. Or to take a picture, you probably see it. I'll go ahead and slip that up here in the corner if I'm able to do that. Be up here in one of the corners with a picture of it. A higher definition picture, but yes, it is general Lego. The roof is. The rest is not. Although there is some Lego inside it. Like I said, it was missing pieces. But anyway, I'll make the rest of my story. When I cleaned it up, I found out that there was no Lego in it. That it was obviously missing a lot of pieces. So I went back, got hold of the guy. I says, do you know that this is missing a lot of pieces? He says, oh, no, it's all there. I believe it was translating because he had the worst English I ever known in my life. And he kept denying, saying that it was clean, it was all that. He tried to say that I must have gotten a different one from somebody else. I'm like, no, I only ordered this one. I'm not going to order 2 of them. Why would I? I can see why you get 2 of them, but I had no reason to buy 2 of them at the same time. What am I going to do? Make a double one? So, I mean, it's big enough already. He kept coming up with excuses. And I didn't really argue too much. So, this went on for about a day or 2. And finally I thought, well, I'm just going to do a, what do you call it, not a return. They're not called return. Not a complaint, but I was going to basically turn it in, tell him that he said it was genuine Lego. It is not genuine Lego. They did require pictures. That's why I know that I can't get that picture to show my genuine Lego on there. But I had to take pictures of it, which I took pictures of the logo on the ones that were not Lego. This is also another reason why I suspect that it may be weed bricks. This doesn't happen with weed bricks very much, but this is one of the pieces here that I had to replace with Lego. These are known for these type of bricks, how they're not complete. Now with weed bricks, this hardly ever happens. Weed bricks is actually pretty good off-brand Lego. And as you can see in that one, it is not Lego. You can see a little spot right there at least. Lego doesn't have that little spot right there. Where they, I guess that's from the 3D printer or whatever they do these with. But you can see it's exactly the same, but on that end there, it's gone. So I had to replace that with a Lego somewhere in there. So mostly had those, and most of those. There's maybe 1 or 2 of those gone of that color, besides that one. I believe a lot of the gray was gone. I had to replace that with Lego. Anything that was missing, I replaced with Lego. So there's a lot of mixed pieces in here. They're in there. As you can tell, they match up really good. You can't see any of the Lego as far as the color. The color matched really good. So that's why I suspected it was weed brick. Weed brick has a good match for regular Lego. But as far as I'm concerned, it's Lego. So, I mean, I'm not going to lie to anybody and say it's not genuine Lego, or if it is, or whatever. But like I just said, the lid, I call it the lid. The roof is genuine Lego. About 99% of it is. I believe it's the black pieces here are not. They're the original ones, and that it was actually missing 2 pieces in the back, so I had to compensate for that because I did not have any of those. But those are not Lego. I believe the white here on the top here, a little steeple or whatever I want to call it here on the steeple right here. I believe the white is not Lego, and some of them are, not every one of them. The bell is not Lego. The gray here, most of that is Lego. Obviously the minifig is not. None of the minifigs are Lego. They actually had them all there. The silver or light gray is all genuine Lego, every bit of it, and I actually doubled it up underneath with more Lego, make it stronger on the roof. That way it's easier to get off, because I was afraid it might be Leppin, and I know how weak Leppin is. But once I got all together, I figured out it's not Leppin. You can see it's really strong. And this roof is probably more strong than the rest of it. I doubled it up there with some extra light gray. I did not like how it was built. And back then, Lego didn't do too good in many ways at the beginning. Oh, and these here on the table, I don't know if you can see that. It's the roof somewhere. I tipped this a little bit. I want to tip the whole thing, be much easier. I tipped it a little bit. You can see the table there. That's supposed to be actually dark green, but those were missing. So I had to replace those with Lego. So those are Lego. The green there is Lego. The little earth there is not Lego, which I believe the Lego one is actually 2 pieces. This one was only a single piece. So he substituted, I guess. What else is Lego? All of the thing here, the balcony rail or whatever, that's all Lego. I didn't have to replace that. I don't believe I got a lot of hair in there. You know, I have no hair on my head anymore. Shaved it off. That white there, I believe the plates inside are not Lego. But all the balcony rails here are, because you had no rail at all. It does come apart, which is the same way as the original. Let me see if I can get it off here. And there's also a that's the first level. And then you got the second level here. A lot of hair everywhere. There's a little, oh, that pipe fell off this thing. Yeah, and then also, there's some hair there. All that inside there. Some guy there at his desk. The rug there is genuine Lego. I believe the desk on right here, the desk there is genuine Lego also, because it was all completely gone. There was no desk at all. I had to re-modify the light there, because this is actually supposed to have a we call it one of those modified plates, a little thing in the middle, and I didn't have one of those, so I had to put the light back a little bit on some round blocks there. I believe there's only one there, two of them stacked up, and it's put right on top of that. So amazingly, it actually had that lamp. And then you got the little guy at the desk, that desk there, or whatever, it's genuine Lego also. Let's see. And all the printed pieces, I believe this is the one that goes with them, I'm not sure. It was hard to find them. If not, I think that actually might be genuine Lego. I think it is. I don't think it had any printed pieces at all. Any of the printed pieces I had to actually replace with Lego. Just like this round one I told you about down here. That's printed. Either way, it's printed. So that's the next level. And then we got the bottom level here. This has the most stuff in it. So it's really detailed, as you can see. As you can see, one of those printed pieces in there again. The same one is up front right here. Like the logo. That one there I had to buy Lego also. So that is Lego. These little boxes here, they're Lego. The little cabinets or whatever those are Lego also. I believe everything in here is, most everything is the original. The doors, that's right, the doors are Lego also. The door frames at least. I didn't have to pull those out because they were discolored and they were just really bad. Still finding dirt in here. Everything falls in here, I swear. It took me so long, I actually did get a little dusty inside. It's the first time I've actually taken the lid off. Especially up here, up on the black here, you can really see a lot of dirt here. I did sit for a while, off and on. Just got working on it. Stairs here, got a little dusty. So I'll clean that up. I did add some snot bricks, whatever they're called here, so it'll actually hold the figures in, so they don't fall off. Those are genuine Lego. Most of these tiles are genuine Lego. Because I had to modify that so that way I get these guys on here so they don't fall off. I did the same thing up here too, with some tan ones. And as I said, the two croissants right here are genuine Lego, and so is the middle thing. The light is genuine Lego. The lamp, it was missing that. I think the clear may not be. The clear piece there may not be, but the rest of it is. It does have a working elevator, which will actually come out because I don't have the rest. It's just a little tiny elevator there, which should, for non-Lego, it actually works pretty smoothly. You can see it's not the same as Lego. It's pretty smooth over there. So we're going to put it together. I'll show you that. Elevator. It does go all the way up to a certain point. It does go all the way to the roof, but it's not supposed to anyway. You see it snaps together real easy if you can line it up correctly. So it does snap together like Lego. I didn't have a snot brick, so I have to sit this little, it's like a little, looks like an envelope. Sit it somewhere where I can just put it somewhere where it won't fall around. I had on that guy's little blue desk there and it fell off. So anyway, checking the inside of that, making sure everything's there. And yeah, it does snap together pretty good there. It stays together, so wee bricks are pretty good for that. It snaps together really well. So I suspect it's a wee brick. There you go. Now it's all back together. But yeah, we can open this up. And you can see the elevator going all the way up. I like to catch between the floors sometimes. And I believe that's the maximum it goes. It does have a problem on this last level because there's that actually, I guess there's a ladder that goes down and it hits that ladder. But it's hard to tell when it's hitting it. But it goes up to there, just about to the top of the second level, I believe it is. Because there's a door there, they come in. And here they climb up to the roof with the ladder off the elevator. Down. So anyway, that's my review. So anyway, to let you know what happened to the rest of that story, I gave you most of it. I didn't give you the end of it. I mean, you know I got afraid of how. But I did do the eBay guarantee thing and told them what happened and that it was not genuine Lego like they had posted. And I believe the post was still there on my end, but as soon as I told him that, about a day later he took it down. It was gone. It was completely gone. I guess because it was sold. I don't know if eBay took it down or he took it down himself. I couldn't get to it on my side at all. I couldn't get to it all, so I thought, oh great, okay, well, that's fine. It was worth $80, no big deal. Lo and behold, about a week or two later, I got credit in my bank account for it. So I messaged him back. I said, hey, I went into the return, so I was trying to be honest about it. And they gave me the money back. And that's when he finally revealed, oh, I lied. It wasn't Lego. It was non-Lego, what he called it. I was like, why couldn't you say it was non-Lego in the beginning? I mean, why did you lie about it? He was hoping to get a lot more out of it, but he gave it up and went with the $80. He was expecting it to get to 1,000, I guess. He was trying to make that much out of it. And he really wouldn't have screwed me over that much, especially for this. For wee bricks, it probably would have been a lot more than $80. Probably would have been about 200. But all these parts of wee brick, if you can get everything now. If you combine the Lego that I put into it, it's probably good, at least $200 to $300 it cost me for this thing altogether. So, not counting the base plate, of course, because I did build that myself, the nose plate. But for all the Lego I put into it, I probably put a good, I don't believe any of it was anything when it's retired. It's mostly plates and just regular brick. some of the red brick here, not red brick, but I believe it's dark orange red brick. I think Lego still makes those. So that I didn't have to replace anything that was retired, like the windows. These windows are retired, I believe. I didn't have to replace any of those, any big windows. Can't see there on the back. Let me flip around. I believe these big windows here are retired. You cannot get them anywhere. I think the same ones are in that hotel. And you can't get those anymore. So luckily enough, it had all 6 or whatever of those. So I didn't have to replace those with Lego. Those are about, I believe they're about $3 or $4 each going through Lego. Now with WeBrick it would have been cheaper, but the thing is, if Lego is retired, usually WeBrick is too. They don't make them available. That's why it's so hard to get a lot of parts through them. Sometimes you can wait and you'll get later on, but they make it available when you request it. So anyway, yeah, so that's the town hall, my secret no-cost Lego, if you want to call it that. So, and as you can see, it turned out really good. Still needs some cleaning though, some external cleaning here and there. Well, I got a window coming out. Just didn't move so hard to pop that out a little bit. Didn't miss it. So, remember to leave a comment below and like this video. And if you have a chance, go ahead and subscribe. And I'll be building a lot of my buildings. I have a lot of buildings to put in my city. This is the only one. I believe this is the only non-Lego I have, though, or 75% Lego, 75% non-Lego I have. So the rest of them all genuine Lego. I just wanted to have a town hall in my city first, which I am going to place it, and I'll show that in another video probably. So, see you later. Bye.
Please subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of videos I post. Thanks for watching.